welcome back to another episode of Monster Prom. In today's episode, we're gonna do a secret ending for a specific character. Since I did two of the ladies already, I figured I'll do one of the guys this time. And go between what secret endings, I think a certain Damien one will be fun to do. So, let's get started. Alright, this is the beginning of the secret ending for Damien's fight ending, so let's just jump right on into it. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Please don't punch me, especially in the face. Fuck! I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to put my own skull out and eat it! I'm so angry I want to set the skull on fire and then punch the fire in its freaking face! I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun! Well, that's a secret anyway. You punch the sun, but not actually kill it, so... And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times you could have moved without all your bones hurting. My throat is gonna be so dead by the end of this. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Just on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it's of no use. Therefore, I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason. I feel like that's fun. Don't know what the top one would be. So, dancing. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It's really, really silly indeed. Before you realize, all your classmates have joined you in your silly dance. What the fuck? Move it or it'll kill you dead, noob! But, Damien, you can't deny he's actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves he has. Clearly, even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yes. As you said, here you move or die. All your classmates start chanting, move or die, move or die. Well, I don't have that game. Or do I? Actually, I think I do have that game. But that's not the game we're playing, so moving on. Arrgh! Damien, frustrated by all the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you created, finally leaves. Still, from afar you can see an internal flame burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. My throat is going to be so messed up by the end of this because how I do Damien's voice. Oh, goodness. I think I have chamomile tea to help with my throat. I had plenty of boldness and fun. So... Charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even beat your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit, what's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LaVey. Grrr! Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson somehow. Defend the banana's honor. Eat the banana. Why is that the right one? You get closer to Damien in a very cool, quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your own business. You eat the banana instead. What? Grrr. Oh, look at that, Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Oz, huh? Indeed. Oz seems to be all bite for sure. Why are you blushing? Kinda sexy. It is alluring, being all bite, and not the boiling. Boiling is never alluring nor sexy. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. You know, the bully to lovers thing, I don't understand that at all. It's just like, why would you want a character being bullied by a character and have them become a couple? I just don't understand it. Anyway, true that, unless you're bullying a banana, I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid. Oh no. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas. They just eat them. Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Gah! Not again! This is it! This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard! Why were you blushing for a sec? On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien vs. Oz. Instant classic. Interesting. I might have him. Damn right. You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Oz's bones to a sad, shapeless pulp. Yes! Free tickets! Hashtag prom fight on prom night. And so you led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you get plus 3 bonus for doing so of your own volition. Oh, goody.
All right.
Well, was gonna go to... What would Damien say if I just sit with him? What are you doing? You mess with me and you try to sit at my table? Go away, get ready to die, fuckhead. You just see you have a quarter in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And you still think this is a fail. Next time, don't try to sit at the table of the person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. Yeah. I didn't want to sit with Joy, so...
All right.
Don't mind me just drinking my drink. Because, you know, my throat sucks right now. Do I want money? I'll go to creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class plays, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try to get to you first.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I heard Damien talking about how he's gonna beat you up at prom. Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence unless I'm a werewolf. In which case, one time I ate a kindergartner. You're right, words. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard probably saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinny Oz live. Such lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets? Maybe the not nice thing part is the part about you being skin alive? Anyway, Oz, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Oz, what are you planning on doing about this? Will you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. I have no idea why I decided on that voice for Scott. That's a good question. What are you gonna be doing about this? Seems like you are pretty screwed, but maybe if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100. That's obviously money, cause it's Vera. I don't know, probably die. I don't know, probably die. Unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. But where could I ever find such a man? Why isn't it working? Do you guys hear me clicking? There we go. Why? Okay. Wait, I'm a big, strong, good at sports man. Me! Okay, here's what you do. When Damien comes at you, just turn yourself into a dire wolf and bite his face off. I'm not good at gratuitous violence, but if it's self-defense gratuitous violence, or if it full mood induced gratuitous violence. Oh wait, you can't turn into a wolf, right? That's like a werewolf thing. Oh, have you heard of punching? Well, let me explain to you how it works. After that, you have a very cool training montage where you punch lots of things. You start by punching a punching bag, but later you punch several trees. That's kind of a little bit funny since Scott was dressed up as a tree. Close to the end, you punch a whole tank, and you even punch your various fears and weaknesses in the face. Wouldn't that be myself, though, because Oz is like the embodiment of fear. He's a fear monster. Anyways, now you feel ready to face stupid sexy Damien in the prom fight at prom night. It will be bloody. You get +2 bonus and +1 fun.
Hey, noob. All right.
In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien of the two of you have a date on prom night. Yeah, fuck it, it's a date. Prom night arrives and your brawl is even scheduled in the official prom groom. A crowd is ready and waiting for your fight.
I will tear you apart.
And damn, do you start fighting. All the advice proves useful and you put a hell of a good fight. Punch after punch, you start to see the thrill in Damien's eyes. He seems almost ecstatic to have found a worthy adversary. Deep down inside, you know violence is never the answer, yet all the sweat and blood and physical contact is driving you crazy. Then in the middle of that intense tango of violence, you start making out. Apparently, a good beating is the ultimate turn-on for Damien. How is it that everything is ultimately about sex when it comes to young people? People start leaving because apparently witnessing free violence is okay, but witnessing a very intense and physical demonstration of love is somehow wrong. So you take your prom fight to the bathrooms. It turns out that somehow even sex is more violent than the fight. Some of your ribs end up broken, but damn, was it worth it. So that was the fight ending. That was interesting. I would still say maybe the course one was even more interesting. This was just basically Damien, I think. Except with less fire. So, I mean, I'm fire, but, you know. Anyway, I think that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoy it. And maybe next video I'll do a Scott secret ending, I think. Maybe. If you have a different ending you will want me to do, just comment it in the comment section below. But until next episode, I'll see you later. Bye!